Hello YouTube, LJ Draco here. As you can see, back again with another video. This video, as you can tell by the title, is very different to what I just recorded and uploaded. This is a custom Gears of War figure. Now, I don't do these very often. I've only got two in the works. One I'm getting help with by my great friend Perry, who, as you saw in my last video, get some of that great Venom 3D print. If you haven't seen that video, please go and check it out. It will be linked in the description below. So anyway, yeah, so I've had a passion for wanting to customize a couple of Gears figures about 6 years ago. And I started on one project that was very close to my heart. I really wanted to do it, but the problem was I fudged it up and I gave up on him. And after only recently getting these figures back, I came across him and I was like, I really want to just finish him. I want to just, oh, sorry about that. You will see dust a lot, it happens, when you bring down statues and when you're moving stuff around, dust flies everywhere, it happens. Yeah, but, so yeah, I wanted to finish that project after, once I got the figure back, I just really wanted to get it done, but the problem is I can't get it done yet until I have all the right things that I need, and the only person I trust to help me with that is Perry. So, while I'm waiting for my first custom to be finished, and honestly, when it's finished, it's going to look amazing. I worked on a second one. Now, this is not something I've been thinking of for a long time. This is something I thought of about last week. And I just thought it'd be a really cool idea. I had some spare figure parts. They all went together. Because they're two different figures, but they share the exact same body and the exact same sculpts. So I thought, okay, I could just put them together and use them as one whole. So, let me just give you a bit of background story on this guy. So, if you're not familiar with Gears of War, then this won't really matter. But it's basically futuristic type soldiers who are facing off against these alien-esque type creatures called the Locusts. You've got your Locust Horde, you've got your Lambent, and from what I hear in the newer games, you've got your Hives. I've not played 4 or 5, so I don't know what they are yet, but I'm looking forward to getting there. But the point was, I was thinking, you have different types of soldiers, right? So you've got, obviously, your Russian ones, you've got your American ones, and you've got your Strandeds, who aren't really soldiers, but they're like people just fighting for their right to survive. And I was just thinking, I really want to incorporate something that I watched recently. I watched 2 films recently, and I thought I really want to incorporate somewhat of my enjoyment for those films, but in with this game franchise. So, I'm going to give you the little backstory of this character. This is the story that I've obviously created. And then I'll tell you his name, and then introduce you to him. So, this man is a soldier who witnessed the Coalition and the Locust Horde kill his people. So, the good guys and the bad guys have killed this person's people. This guy has been splattered in the blood of his own. He has suited up, kitted up, and he is absolutely ready for revenge. May I introduce you to... Whoop, don't break him. The Shadow Spartan. So, let me just plonk him here for a minute, and let me just lower you down ever so slightly. There we go. Yeah. So this is the Shadow Spartan. So, what I will... Oh, yeah, now he's too close. There we go. So I've made him out of 2 figures, which is a Clayton Carmine and a Augustus Cole figure. They share the exact same body, exact same, everything's the same apart from the paint jobs of their skin tones, and the colours of their suits. But, I had pieces from both, the helmet and the torso. Yeah. Come to think of it, actually, he was just a whole Clayton Carmine apart from the arms. Yeah, and the reason for the arms is because he's one of the only figures that has 2 closed hands. That actually comes in handy. But anyway, yeah, so Shadow Spartan. So he's got this rusted bronze armor. He's covered in blood, red blood, yellow blood, because of the lambent locusts as well. Lambent locusts have yellow blood because it's like kind of explosive blood. Then you've also got the red Spartan symbol on his chest. Now the helmet is dry brushed bronze, silver, and gold to make it look very rusted. The eyes were just a plain red, but then I accidentally bought glitter glue thinking it was paint. And Alice just said, why don't you put some of that over the red eyes and it will kind of glisten. Which it actually does. See? Glistens. Yeah, so the armor is like rusted. The hands are the same. There's blood, like dried blood all over the trousers, the hands, the arms, the boots. It's all over everywhere. I've also, as you can see, I've given him a cape. Because Spartans love their big ass red capes. Although I didn't want to make it too long, so I made it a little shorter. Now the helmet was just a standard helmet. Now I'm going to put up a picture here of what the helmet looked like. You know? Right here. And, yeah, so, sorry, I've just got distracted by something. I will take a screenshot of that and show you why it scared me. Anyway, the helmet would, yeah, so I'll show you here an image of what the helmet looked like. I'll also put up pictures of what the two figures look like that was used. But yeah, so basically, the helmet I actually used and adjusted myself. The bits on the chin were parts of a chainsaw lancer, which is the main cog weapon. Same as this fin on the head is also the blade of a chainsaw lancer as well. It's just to give him that kind of Spartan helmet look. So I thought I'd do that. But that's not all. This is not just what he looks like, because as we know, all Gears of War figures have to have their accessories. And what accessories do Spartans have and need? Well, I made him a blood-soaked spear. So this is just a wooden cocktail stick with some golden milliput for the handle and the bottom of the spear. I've coloured the cocktail stick with bronze Sharpie. I've given it a silver Sharpie tip, but then just rubbed blood all over it. So there's a little groove in this handle where he can now hold it. There we go. Put his cape behind there. So he's got his spear. And then this I had to make from cardboard, milliput. If you don't know what milliput is, it's basically like a hard resining like clay. Comes in two parts. It's epoxy clay. You mix it together to make one solid colour. Leave it for a few hours after sculpting and it dries. So with cardboard, the back of the shield looks like crap. But I don't care because this is a bit that hardly ever gets seen. Oh, here we go. So it basically just looks like that. This is the handle to one of them chainsaw lancers from the spare ones that I have. This is just like a spare handle. But that's so that he can hold it. But now this is the front of the shield. So you got the Spartan symbol here. I actually like sculpted all this myself. So I used a broken cocktail stick to make all these like dented lines in the shield. And then with the flat part of the broken one, I made all these like scuffs and stuff and like clean cuts into the metal, holes. No, I've like done all that myself. And I'm really happy with it. I mean, yeah, okay, it could look a lot better, but you know what I mean? I don't do this very often. So, you know. But yeah, let's just really hope this don't fuck up during this video, because otherwise I'll be hell of embarrassed. Okay, so there he is with his shield. Now he can hold his shield to the side, or he can hold it in front of him to protect himself. But this is my Shadow Spartan. This is the second custom figure I'm sorry, my lights are really bad. There we go. So yeah, this is my second custom. My first one is, I said, it's going to take about a week or two to finish. But when that's done, that's gonna be like my favorite custom ever. But this is definitely a close second, because he came out so nicely. He has got detail on the back. It's just covered by the cape. But I'll quickly see. He's also got the blood-soaked bit of cloth there. Let me just. Yeah, it's going to refuse to move now, isn't it? 'Cause oh, there we go. Yeah. So there's blood soaked on the back as well. Plus, like all here, you can see where it's that rusted bronze, gold, and silver. But not only that, these figures, these boots, they actually go quite high up. But I actually, I trimmed the rubber just so he could get a bit of a crouching kind of pose. It takes a while to get him into it, but come on. I got him into it the other day. Come on. Oh, almost at it. I'm leaving this shit in because it's hilarious. Come on. Alright, we got it. Hey, there you go. Yeah, so I'm just really happy with him. I think he turned out much better than, I mean, if someone who doesn't do this very often, I'm happy with the way he turned out. But yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. He turned out a lot better than I thought he would. So this is technically my first officially finished custom, but it was my second custom. It was just, this one was easier for me to finish on my own. I'm not telling anyone, I mean, unless you follow me on Instagram, you won't really know what that first custom is going to be, but I want to leave that one to a bit of a surprise for an actual YouTube video fully. That makes sense? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that this is not, I'm sorry I haven't actually done any like movie related videos for a while. Reason I haven't is because I've not really had any movies to show off. I'm still getting through some of my old parts of my collection, so I've not had any new movies to show, not really any new pickups. I've got one really cool movie coming from America, or maybe two, I don't know. I can't wait to show when they arrive. But when it just comes to movies, I don't really have anything to show at the moment. So what I'm going to do is going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you look forward to my next custom when it's done. I know I sure do. But yeah, just thank you for everyone who showed support on Instagram and on here, saying they'd like to see this video, but also showing the support on Instagram when I was doing the final product pictures. And everyone was saying they really liked it. I'm thankful for that, and the support really helps. Obviously, you know, if you ever have interest in seeing any more movie figures or Gears of War figures, I have got some other Gears of War figures coming, and I've also got other movies coming, and there's probably other figures in future. If you're still interested in seeing this boring shit that I talk about for over 12 to 15 minutes, let me know. But yeah, thank you all, and take care, you wonderful, wonderful people. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all again soon. Take care.